So hello everybody, we are on the Starship ShiningWorld, entering the orbit of planet Adwaita, and I am your commander. Who am I? Well, certainly I know who is the commander-in-chief, the captain of the ship.
And this is the commander-in-chief over here. This is not the commander. This is a commander for Adwaita knowledge, for dualist knowledge. This is the commander for non-dual knowledge. Okay, so we just want that straight before we start.
Yeah, and we are still on the way to our planet Adwaita, and this Adwaita planet has many obstacles to get there, and that's why we have Guruji Ramji here,
Yes,
who is the captain of the ship,
Captain Ramji.
and he will
Please refer to him by my proper title, Captain Ramji.
Captain Guruji Ramji.
Yeah, Captain Guruji Ramji. That's fair enough.
And he will lead us around the obstacles that will present itself on the way to our goal, the planet Adwaita.
Yes, and are you ready now to hear this teaching?
I'm ready when you're ready.
Oh, okay. The biggest obstacle to exploring and enjoying your life needless to say, we need to tell you what it's like if you can live on planet Adwaita. You know what it's like? Perfect satisfaction. You're always satisfied with yourself and with the planet you're on. Think of that. What's the biggest obstacle to that? Not understanding Ishvara, thinking you're a doer with free will. Because if you think you're a doer with free will, what planet are you on?
Oh, planet dualistic, planet Adwaita.
Planet Adwaita. Adwaita, the dualist planet. You got the wrong planet. So thinking you're a doer with free will is the biggest obstacle. And perhaps you'd like to know how that you get rid of this notion that you're a doer with free will.
Yeah, that's why I'm on Starship ShiningWorld.
Ah, then you must be a qualified seeker. Yeah.
I wouldn't be here.
I hadn't thought of that. That's, sometimes the disciple's even smarter than the guru. Yeah. Anyway, so what was that question again?
Well, we are facing many obstacles to get to the planet Adwaita.
Yeah, well, how do you get rid of the dualistic idea? The idea that you're a doer of action and you're going to gain the results of your action. You need to listen to the teachings of Vedanta. Why? Because they explain to you the reason why there is no doer. You can say, oh, there's no doer, like these fake Advaita gurus. They're such funny people.
I think we just passed that planet, actually.
We did pass. We did. That's right. And we just went. In fact, we made a big circle around that planet.
Yeah, it was much too stormy there.
It was stormy, and their gravitational field is yucky. We didn't want to get caught in the gravitational field of the Advaita planet. No. So.
We had very bad stories about that planet, so we were figuring out this is not the planet to go.
Absolutely, yeah.
We are going to planet Adwaita.
This is planet Adwaita. Yeah, Adwaita?
Vedanta.
Adwaita Vedanta. Yeah. Advaita means non-dual. So the problem is if you think you're in duality, when you're actually in non-duality, how well are you going to get along with the inhabitants there? All the inhabitants on planet Adwaita are Adwaita. They're non-different from you. But you think you're different from them, so how are you going to get along with people who are non-different from you? It's not going to work. So how do you get rid of that? You hear the Karaka's teaching. Did you hear that? I told you the Karaka's teaching. Do you know what Karakas are?
I must have slept during that
I
episode.
think so, Disciple G. You poor thing. I thought you were Tamasic when I was teaching that. I'm anyway, but because I'm an ocean of compassion, and because we provisionally accept dualistic people, I will tell you what the Karakas are. The Karakas are all the constituents of action. What do you mean by constituents, sir? I mean all the factors that go into producing a thought. What? A thought? Yeah, a thought. Because a thought, your actions are preceded by thoughts. You can't do an action unless you have a thought first. So you're saying then that I'm not the doer. Is that right? That's correct.
Yeah, on the planet Adwaita, I'm not the doer.
Yeah. Yeah, and when are you not on the planet Adwaita? Do you think we're in the spaceship and we're going to planet Adwaita? If you think we're in a spaceship going to a planet Adwaita, what are you? You're a dualist because you think you're not where you're going. In fact, non-duality means I am where I'm going. So we're already in non-duality. Okay, what are karakas then? I'm sorry, I digressed. It takes a bit of a brain. If your brain's not working too well, probably you ought to go back to that other planet, that Advaita planet.
Neo-Adwaita planet.
Oh yeah, that's the new planet. It's a star. It was just exploded out of the black hole that's 20 years ago, wasn't it? Yeah, in the 1990s, that star exploded out of a black hole. And it was, and everybody thought, oh, a fresh new star. Let's go there. Let's hear what they have to say, like that. So what? So what are karakas? Karakas means that for me to think one thought, every single object in existence needs to be present and needs to be functioning according to its nature. So every thought you think depends upon all the other thoughts in the mind of God. God is the total mind that thinks everything. Which means what? Are you actually thinking the thoughts? And what is the answer, Disciple G? You've had plenty of teaching.
No, the thoughts are not created by me.
Oh, gold star, your enlightenment certificate. I wish I had a funny hat, an Om hat to put on your
I need
head.
a general
Yeah.
buttons here.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you look good with it. Well, when we're making these videos, we have a problem. If you'd like to make a donation so we can get some uniforms, we'd like to have military uniforms so we could, and badges and buttons and so forth. So we'd look the part. Unfortunately, we're too poor to do these videos properly. But nonetheless, I know you're all sincere seekers out there, and you'd like to hear this teaching because there's nothing like perfect satisfaction with yourself in the world. And so if Ishwara, the total field, the field of all existence, is doing all the actions, well, do you have to worry about doing anything? No, you don't. Ishwara, that part is a part of you, existence shining as pure awareness, which is planet Adwaita, which is not a planet, but which is the planet in which all the other planets exist. Right? That idea that I'm a doer, that I'm separate, that I'm doing, you can leave it to what? God. And trust God. What? Trust God? I need control. I need free will. I need to make decisions on my own. No, you don't. When you think like that, what are you doing? You're trying to take over God position. God, huh? There's only one God, and it's not you. So let God be God, and let you be what? Free of the need to choose and to act. If you're not acting, what are you doing? Enjoying. Think of it. You do to enjoy. That's a lot of work to do to enjoy. Why not just get rid of the doer and enjoy? Anyway, you've had enough teaching now. We're about to descend into the planet of, or rise into the planet. No, we're not going up or down to that planet. Why? Because we're already in the planet. In our spaceship, we're in the planet. God bless you all, and good journey.
Bye-bye.